Yeah. Nah, nope. Profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. The mother hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned into Lou, what you doing with your life? Conversation so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading on knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou.
Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. What's up, everybody? The Live with Liteskin Lou Show is back in the building. I'm Liteskin Lou, and this young lady right here to my left is the lovely Kiki. Special guest in the building tonight. But before we kick things off, I want to thank our last guest, Irvin Fuller III, Frankie the Franchise, and Frankie Sr. Thank you guys for stopping by. We had a blast. I also want to thank you guys for your continued support. So hit that like button coming through that door. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And let me introduce our next guest. He's a promoter, coach, and dad of the WBA Super Featherweight champ, Lamont Roach Sr., and he's an amateur standout, Jordan Roach. He's the man behind NoXcuse Boxing Promotion, straight out of the DMV area. He is none other than Lamont Roach Sr.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. I'm excited to be on the show. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You ain't excited as we are. We excited to have you more than you excited to be here, champ. I'm gonna put that out there. We've interviewed a couple of your fighters, Ben Johnson, Rihanna Rios, and the current WBA Super Featherweight champ, Lamont Roach Jr. Mm-hmm. And now that we finally got you here, the man behind the operation that makes it go around. Super excited. Me and Kiki been talking about this all day. People been hitting me up about the tickets. I said, Bam, I don't want to talk about it. You pull up on the show, and before you leave the show, you're going to find out where you can get merch, tickets, and all that stuff. Because guess what? June 28th, Entertainment and Sports Arena, an epic car, and this man right here in the screen, he's behind it. So thank you for coming to the show. We about to break this thing down like a shotgun. Got so many questions, and I'm pretty sure people in the stands, they got questions too. So, man, let's start this thing out by just tell everybody a little bit about yourself and how you got into boxing.
Well, I got into boxing. Like I said, I'm Lamont. I run NoXcuse Boxing Club. We got 2 locations, one in Capitol Heights and one in Marlow Heights. Goal is keep youth off the street. That's number 1. Save lives through the sport of boxing. In the process, we building champions. So, got a good stable, grinding over many years. Was born into the game by my cousin, late Bernard Roach, first cousin, blood cousin. Passed away in 2017, unexpectedly. But we continue his legacy, and we keeping NoXcuse going, and things are moving smoothly and great right now. But I got into boxing through my cousin Bernard. One day he said, "Hey, you gonna help me train these fighters, and we're going to turn them from amateurs to pros, and we're going to keep kids off the street in this process." And I was just like, all right, let's do it. And we come from a fighting family. All my family fight. We stayed with the gloves on when we was kids. And Bernard was all Army champion. We all went to his fights when he did fight locally. A lot of my uncles fight, box. We did a little something when we was younger, and not to extent I did something small, but not like them. So I don't consider myself ever boxing. I trained for a little bit, but I did a lot of boxing in the streets. But that's about it. But we come from a fighting family, and I owe it to my cousin Bernard. He brought me into this thing. He gave me the game. He gave me everything he known. He said, I'm gonna show you everything that I learned and I know as a coach. And we started feeding off each other, and we just on since then. We just had chemistry.
Mm-hmm. You've been in this thing for about probably like 17, 18 years?
Yeah, about 19 years. 18, 19,
Damn.
yeah.
Ooh. Okay. And so where did the name No Excuse come from? Where did it start?
Um, it came from Bernard actually.
Okay.
We said we had fit to fight gym, and when we parted ways, with the group that we was with, he said we're gonna start our own gym, and he said, win, lose, or draw, it's gonna be no excuse, and
I
that's
like
how we
that.
started. Yeah,
Okay. I like that. I like
I
that.
like that. That's right. It's no excuse to do whatever it is you need to do. No excuse. I like that, man. Beautiful
yeah, you're not
story.
gonna make about nothing in the ring, nothing outside. If we do something, we gonna earn it. Ain't gonna be no excuses.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I like that. Y'all listening, y'all better take heed to that. It's no excuse. I like that. When people say they start, when people start stuff or they say they're gonna start stuff, and they start it, and it's like, damn, like when is it gonna pan off, or how successful am I gonna be? My question to you is, did you think that when you first started that no excuse would be in the position they are now?
Well, I always think big. I'm a competitive guy, and so I see myself doing stuff always at the highest level. I knew that the fighters that we was gonna get. I didn't know I was gonna get into a promotion like that, but when I did get into it, I just wasn't thinking locally. I thought I say one day I'm going to do something the big boys doing as well. I don't limit myself. I take on risk. I take on challenges, and I see things through. But um, I expected us to be successful in boxing to this magnitude, as far as promotion. I didn't see that early on, but as the boxing went on, I started seeing it. I started seeing the vision.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. Think
Yeah,
big, win big.
that's right. And y'all are in a great position, coaching so much great talent, amateur and pros. I mean, you have like Marcel Steele, Benjamin Johnson, Jordan Roach, Lamont Roach Jr., Rihanna. So what's that like?
I mean, it's just very the gym be them spawn they off the hook. I tell you that. I mean, they feed off each other. They learn from each other. They support each other. It's like one family. But it's great. What I'm saying, to have that much talent and grind and dedication in the gym, and they just feed off each other, man. The energy spread, all positive, and I love walking in the gym. Having that feeling. That's why you see me still on the amateur scene, because I still got love and passion for that, and that's not going nowhere.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all heard it. He said he got his passion is never going away, because that's when you think big, you win big. But behind that, you have to have a drive, and I like to think that he have a drive because they're right here doing big things. What's it like giving a young up and coming fighter an opportunity to showcase his talent and his ability in the boxing sport of boxing?
You feel good giving back. My cousin used to say, you got to give to live and you live to give. And when you give, you shall receive. And I'm a giver, and I like to see people successful, especially from our area. I'm a big, I support all the locals, whether they're in my gym or not. I'm rooting for you. We fight against each other. We fight against each other, and it's on then, right then and there. But afterwards, you're not against one of my guys. I'm supporting. I support the local teams. I support local professional team. I'm just a local guy. I was born in D.C., high school in D.C. My whole life, so I love to see other people succeed. So giving them a platform, whatever I can do to help them grow, I get joy out of it.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. And you were talking about coaching the amateurs. How different is it to coach the amateurs versus the pros, or is there any different, or it's the same?
It's a little different with the rules, and the maturity level of some of them. It's definitely different because each kid is different with different personalities. You know, some of them are kids and they grow to young men. You seeing their growth over time.
Yes.
Big difference. Yeah. You getting that pro with them 8 ounces, them little no head get. They get hit hard up in there, man. Cuts. Come coming back to the ring tide, mentally, boxing is 75, in my opinion, 75%, at least 75% mental. So you gotta have that
Yes.
mental, and you gotta tap into your fighters, and you gotta find a way, because you can't tap into each fighter the same way. So learning your fighters and seeing how they move, how they act, and what they do, you could tell, all right, he in this funk, okay, I gotta snap him up. I got a different fight. There he go again. Oh, not today. He gonna give me this. It just. Some days they be on, some days they all. But at the end of the day, like, look, if ABC ain't working, we gonna fight. So,
Yeah.
but it's fun. I get a joy out of that, especially at the amateur level, because it's so pure. You get into the boxing, it's a lot of business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of business side of it, and it ain't always good business. So you know how that go.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna talk about that a little later on about the business of boxing. I'm pretty sure you up front, catbird seat with everything that's going on in boxing. My next question is, I watched you on the podcast. You said, coaching the young amateurs, it still gives you that fire. You know what I'm saying? To coach the amateurs gives you that motivation to keep coming back to the gym. Tell the people a little bit about that.
They had to see them try to achieve goals. Some of these kids, you don't know these stories. I might know stories that sometimes the next, most of the time, the next person don't know. You don't know what they go through. You got kids that have struggles, and then to see the joy out of them when they win a fight and when they win a tournament, knowing all that they've been through. It's just exciting. I just love boxing. I love the kids, and I like to see them succeed. And I know at the end of the day, all of them not gonna be professional boxers, but they grow up to be good citizens, young men and women, and go on to be providers for their families and set examples for their families and stuff like that. That's a win for me as well. I get joy out of that. Going to college, going to the military, or getting a trade. Coming back. I had several fighters come back, and I turn them into coaches to give back to the kids. So
yes.
So it's exciting. I get the joy out of it, man. The kids, they get you laugh, especially when they're young, because they don't they just go, saying a lot of thought in it sometimes, and it's just fun for me.
And what's it like having two sons in the sport of boxing? You got your son Jordan Roach, #1 U.S. amateur, national champion. Then you have your son Lamont Roach Jr., WBA super featherweight world champion.
Hey man, it's great, Jordan. At first I ain't want Jordan. I wasn't trying to go back through it again. Hey, but
it's different when you the father, man.
Yeah, so I had the benefit of having my cousin early on as a buffer, so it never really got in between that. He was always there, so we never had to have those conversations or get into it with your kid in sport, because it happens sometimes, because you got to wear different hats, and they got to wear the coach's hat versus the parent hat. You got to know when to take that hat off. But Jordan, we put him in there one time. He's like, man, he kept on saying, put me in. I want to fight. And we was stalling him. He was training like a mug. He wasn't getting no fights. So he was working hard. It's like, we got to put him in there. We put him in there. That little joker was rumbling, man. We looked at my cousin. Hold up.
Yeah, I think you called him like the Iceman or something, because you was like, nothing bothers him, man.
I call him Iceman because I don't care. You could have the whole arena rooting against him, and he does not bother. He's cool, calm, and collective, and just be like, "It's my turn." He feeds off that stuff. He don't crack under pressure at all. So, certain kids, you got to calm them down. They hard to get too hyped up. They do. It's different kids. With him, he ready to go to war. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say he got ice water in his veins. He clutch.
Yeah, I like that. When I said Iceman, I was like, damn, they only call people ice like that because they cool under pressure, man. I love it.
Yeah, he cool. He cool under pressure. Cool under pressure.
And he had a lot to follow. You gotta think, man. When you think these kids ain't watching, and you put them in that winning environment, because you gotta think what has come before him. His brother, Lamont Roach Sr. the current WBA super featherweight champ. You don't think for 1 minute that these kids don't be saying when he see him like, damn, like he winning. He's getting all the attention. These kids absorb this like a sponge. And right before your very eyes, like you just said, y'all put him in the ring. But before y'all put him in the ring, it was stuff that he was seeing. And he was reenacting like, damn, I'm going to show them that they need to put me in the ring. So when y'all seen him that night, that was his show you moment, man. I love it, man.
Yeah, we was current in the gym. He was 1 years old, when Lamont started, so we was carrying him 1 or 2. We was carrying him in the gym. He was soaking it up. He was around a lot of other fighters too, coming up through the sport over the years. So he's seen a lot, and he soaked it in. So they a little advanced when they start watching and they taking heed to what's going on in front of them. So yeah, he definitely was doing that.
That's right. Speaking of that, June 28th. An epic stacked card, man. If y'all don't get y'all tickets, y'all better get them now. Because like the lovely Kiki always say, the city is about to be litty. We got my man Ben Johnson and Jordan Roach, who we just spoke about. They making their pro debut. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Man, them two been. It's just been. I'm looking at pictures and when they so small, man, and how they started and how they come together. And it's only right for them to make their pro debut together, man. It's been a long journey for them too, and they've been holding the squad down for the gym for many years. They take pride in it as well. But Benjamin Johnson, 12-time national champion, international gold medalist. They probably lost 1 time in the last 5 years, and that was highway robbery. How they did them in the Olympic trials.
I saw that fight.
So they take 2 points from a young boy in the 3rd round when he had to fight. But,
never seen it before, Coach. Never
seen that. Yeah, me neither. No, and people still talk about that to this day. But anyway, his journey turned into the next phase of his career. That's all just I tell him all the time, that's just part of the process. All the greats been through it. We don't put notes. We just got to go through it, to get better and go to the next level, if that's the ultimate goal. But the kid is the full package, man. Full package fighter. He got the speed, he got the power, he got the looks, he got it all, man. The girls gonna love him, and then as well as the fight. So
I love it, man.
So him and Jordan, they like brothers, and they're excited, and the city should be excited. Come out, support them. They're gonna represent.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So can you tell us who else is all on the card?
Yeah, we got Greg Outlaw, sharpshooter Outlaw, 14-2.
My dog.
Greg trying to keep calm the ranks and get in contention to make some noise. So I think he's ready to turn that next phase over to that status, and he gonna have a nice crowd supporting him, and he's ready, man. He's coming into his own, maturing. And I see it. We spawn with him. I see the growth. And he's ready to take that next step in his career. So loving having Greg Outlaw on the card. We also got Scooter, Dirk Scooter Davis.
Yes.
Fighter, product of the city, DC Public Rec from Headbangers Gym. The kid work hard, 3-0. I believe 3 KOs. Good foundation, good family. Trained. He sees and had a lot of amateur experience. I'm excited to give him opportunity on the platform to get seen.
Yes.
And so I'm looking forward to his fight as well. So we got Eric Hernandez, 10-1 on the card from the area, Virginia.
Yes.
Good Mexican fighter, Mexican American. He could rumble, man. Got 1 blemish on his record, but making the come. He won his last fight. He looking to make some noise and continue pushing forward. He's a good person inside and outside the ring, and he can fight, man. Y'all want to miss him? He rumbles. So of course we got Jordan, 7-time national champion, medaled in the U.S. Team USA overseas. Kid is outstanding. Gonna be I believe he gonna fight about 4 different weight classes when all said done.
I think so. Yes.
Can't wait to see him make that transition. Got Benjamin. We just talked about him. Full package. Exciting fighter, fan friendly, speed, power, box, bang. He can do it all. He had the big, them two. We got calls. But we sitting tight right now. We're gonna wait till the right moment. If we're gonna sign with somebody, but people are kicking the door in for them. So it's on it. So they got a lot of interest. We're gonna go to baby girl, bad girl Riri.
Yes, Riri. Yes.
Rio's fighting for the WBA Intercontinental International World Title. She's ranked number 3. She's right there for a world title. She's an exciting fighter. Performed that here in Rosecroft a few times and generated a lot of base. Yeah, she's a girl boxer, but she bring that splash, she bring that it factor with it. She can get down, and she's gonna be world champion in the next couple of fights. This is the star to get a little strap around. Just gonna get a strap around her waist after this when she come out with this victorious come June 28th. She's in there with somebody, this ain't no pushover, so that's gonna be a good fight. This is a veteran female fighter that fought for a world title. She's not coming to lay down. Rihanna gonna have to be on her A game, so we're looking for that matchup. Coming to, we also got as the co-main. We got a 17-0 versus 20-2. What's my guy name? Damn. Lester Martinez, 17-0. I think he was considered one of the WBC, if I'm not mistaken, WBC Prospect of the Year. I know he was in a running for that. 17-0, 15 knockouts. Damn. He brings, he's a knockout artist. He's going against he's going against Carlos Gongora. 20-2 was WBC Comeback Fighter of the Year. So that's going to be a step-up fight. That's going to be a bomb burner, and you don't want to miss that. So that's going to be the co-main event, and that's going to be fire. You got the bout before that. After that, before the co-main event is Alex DeMonge. He's 20-2, super lightweight contender. You know what I'm saying? So he's matched tough against Mexican fighter Rene Garro, and that's going to be a hell of a fight as well. The main card is stacked. You got
it's stacked, man.
It's stacked, man. This is not a regular show. This is HBO Showtime card right here. On the city. This is a major card with major fighter, world championship contenders, and world championship fighters. And we're gonna put the icing on the cake and close the show with the WBA super featherweight champion of the world, Lamont Roach Jr. Yeah, he's going to be competing against an undefeated, 12 ranked Gail McCoy from Ireland, fighting out of
I saw him. I watched him on YouTube. He can go.
Yeah, he gonna go. He ain't gonna lay down. He's gonna bring his game, and he gonna bring his fans. So we got to match that intensity. We got to get in there and support, because Ireland coming to fight for Gail. It's a great opportunity for him. They just had an Irish guy just upset Joe Cordina. So he probably thinking, hey man, I get the belt. It's gonna be a showdown or Ireland between him and them for the world title for unification bout. So Lamont is not overlooking him at all. He's training hard. He wants to show out this for his city, and I think he's gonna put on a masterful performance.
Yeah, that's a good card. That's a great card.
Wait, man. Hey, let me tell you, Coach. I already got my outfit together. My outfit sitting right there, waiting. I'm a Bama. Call me what you want. I already got my fight outfit right there on the wall. And continue on, Kiki. I just want to put that out there.
So can you tell everyone where they can get tickets?
Man, you can get tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Just look for NoXcuse Pro Box Championship Boxing. You can go to the ESA. You want to avoid some of them Ticketmaster fees, go to the ESA box office. You can contact the fighters. They have tickets. You can contact Team NoXcuse. I have tickets. But either way, either source, get your ticket, get in the building. This is if you're a boxing fan and you love boxing, you want to see top competition, a top flight card, this is it. It doesn't get no better than this. This is a top-notch card with full of talent, and it's in right here in the area for you to see live.
Mhm.
Live in
Yeah.
person. You know,
Yeah.
the crowd gonna be lit. I want everybody to come out with their outfit. Well, you got your outfit. I want everybody put that outfit on. You know what I'm saying? That outfit, show what we back. Show that swag. Show that style that we got. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
You know, it's gonna be lit, man. We need that from the city. This to bring the city to fight big fights to the city, because some of the big promoters don't want to come. You know, they really don't. You know, if they did, they would be here. So you
Yeah,
know, I
that's
for my
true.
say, hey, I'm gonna do something not only for my son and fighters in the area. I'm gonna do it for the area too. You know, I'm gonna bring the fight.
Hey,
I'm gonna
I
show them
like
that.
that.
I'm gonna show them that we are the capital fight city of the world. We are one of the top
That's it.
capital fight
That's
cities.
right.
So
That's right.
once they see this, they're gonna start coming. But we gotta show out. We gotta show them that. We gotta show them better than we can tell them.
Show them what they missing, Joe.
Mhm.
Hey, Coach, I be getting mad, man, because like I said, we be traveling, man, and I just don't feel like we get the proper respect that we need to get. But guess what? Like you say, if you continue to show up and show out, they ain't got no choice but to get on the wagon.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna see the talent in this area. They're gonna see the support system they have, and they're gonna be like, "Oh man, hey man, what can we do? Can we do this? Can we do that?" You know, and it's good. It's good for boxing. If you want to see boxing succeed, you're a boxing fan. You got to support. You got to support the local promoters and come out, man. Especially when you're putting on world championship cards like this. You know,
Mhm.
I'm doing.
And for oh, sorry about that. Go
No,
ahead.
and I'm putting it on for everybody, for all the fans. That
Mhm.
Lamont insisted on fighting at home. You know, that was one of the sticking points when we was talking to the big guys. Like, you gotta give me a home fight, because he wanted to show appreciation to the fans from the area. And he's like, "Yeah, give me a home fight." You know, so yeah, okay, we do it. But then it's like, all right, don't worry about it. They wanted to fight. We had offers to fight other places, easily. We had multiple offers to fight other places, but Lamar wanted to fight at home. And we wanted to fight home in front of our fans.
Mhm.
You tell him I love him for that, man,
Yeah.
because I ain't got to get in my car and travel. And you telling me, I said, look, you telling me on June 28th, all I got to do is leave my palatial state in Gaithersburg and drive 45 minutes to see a top championship card. Man, sign me up, man.
Yeah, man. People they drive, they get on flights, they get new outfits, they pay hotel fees, and
Mhm.
and you got one now, you got to go travel or pay that extra money. You got one in your backyard, so it's gonna be one of many. We just gotta keep it going. Keep the steam going, and showcase what we do best. Showcase our talent in the area, and help these other fighters get to that level that my son is at. And that's only great for boxing and great for the area.
Mhm. And for some reason, if someone wouldn't be able to make it, they can watch it on Pro Box TV, right?
Yeah, they can watch it on Pro Box.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, Pro Box TV. We're gonna be there, but you could write it down.
Because people be asking me questions and
Yeah,
I want to make
yeah,
sure
Pro
that I'm
Box
able to
TV.
give them the proper answers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And let me ask you, as a promoter, what goes into putting together a good card?
You gotta have it's the vision. You know what I'm saying? You can put it on. You need resources, and you need the support from the fans. When you put on cards like this, because they not easy to make unless you got you got a boatload of money sitting somewhere that you want to put on it, put into this sport. But it takes a lot of resources, which is capital. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of networking to find the right fights that's fan friendly, that's going to bring them out. You need the little guys too. You know what I'm saying? Not just that. You got to get everybody involved. You got to have a team. You know what I'm saying? So I got a good team around me to help me out with PR, help me out with sponsors, help me out with tickets, hotels, medical. You just need it's a lot. It's a lot of hats you gotta wear. You try to do it by yourself. It might be a little challenging, but I'm happy I got a strong team behind me. But Dev, to answer your question, it ain't easy. So we need the support. We need the support. you know, you know. I throw shows. I throw championship. I also throw house shows. At Rosecroft. Which is like kind of grassroots that you need. To
Yeah.
build the fighters up.
Yeah, Warren Marshall just said that in his thing. He said, Rosecroft is like a showcase for the young up and coming talent. So yeah, that's definitely true, man.
Yeah, you throw them at there, and I'm looking forward to going back to Rose Cross to continue, showcasing some of the talent. Try to showcase them there to get them to the bigger stage too, showcase them on the championship level. Like I'm doing right now for this card, showcasing some of them on the championship level. But we're going to go back to the grassroots, build them up, and get the ones that ain't been on there. I'm trying to spread it out. I want to spread the love, you know what I'm saying? I want to spread it to different gyms around the area. Try to spread it out, right? And so everybody can get a taste of it, because that's how everybody win, in my opinion.
That's right. Hey, y'all just getting in here, man. Hit that like button. First of all, they be coming in here, they don't be hitting the like button. They getting all this good knowledge, all this good information. And all I ask y'all to do is hit that like button. And if you
buy a ticket for June 28th.
That's right. June 28th. Y'all better do it, because the lovely Kiki always had this saying, and she gonna charge me for it later on. The city is about to be litty. And it's no other words that you can say. And it's no excuse for you not to buy a ticket. You know what I'm saying? DMV boxing is back, and I'm just man, I don't care if y'all think I'm overhyped right now. I'm just hyped because DMV boxing is back, man. Y'all don't understand that I ain't gonna say the dislike, but the lack of respect that the DMV fighters get. And this is our moment and our time to show these other cities. Guess what? We're just as good as you guys. So, man, if y'all in here, get a ticket and hit that like button too, and hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Coach, these fighters, their like livelihood is in your hands, right? Is that like any extra pressure knowing that you got to navigate them the right way?
Are you speaking of like the ones that I manage from my gym?
The ones you manage, yes.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, because they're getting it. This is a dangerous sport. It's the hurt business. That's something they sign up for, but you want to make sure you making the right. You got to feel comfortable that you put them in the right position, and not for self gain. The right position at that time for that fighter, to win a fight. Or compete at his best. Because everybody knows to finish undefeated. We only got one Floyd that finished with the O. So everybody got to get that out their head. But yeah, it's like it is. But I thrive on it. I know that I got my kids' best interest at heart, so I'm really worried. I don't have really no worries, because I know I'm doing it from the heart and I'm gonna do the right thing. So when you know that, you feel more comfortable within yourself that I'm going to guide mine the right way, and whatever happens. Because I'm not gonna do nothing outside for personal gain. Nothing like that, because that's just not the person I am.
Yeah. We have a few questions in the chat, Lou.
Go right ahead.
Too. So the first question Juan had, he wanted to know, how do you feel now that no, that's not that one. I'm sorry. We already asked that question. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
How exciting was it for you to see Lamont Jr. sign with Golden Boy at the start of his professional career?
Oh, it was very exciting. Golden Boy at the time was the top promoters in the game, and to see your young kid at 18 years old get rewarded straight out the amateurs. Lamont had a very outstanding amateur career. 11 national champions, won the Golden Gloves at 17 years old. They don't even have 17-year-old fighting now no more in the Golden Gloves.
No, they don't.
USA Nationals, got outstanding fighter, and USA Nationals. So to get him straight out of there and with a major promoter at the time, it was a very good feeling, very great feeling, because he went to college, the first year, but he tried. It didn't work. Professors don't care nothing about your boxing.
Yeah, he spoke a little bit about that.
I had to spar. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, you got this F. You got this D. But yeah, to answer one question, man, it was a great feeling, man, and me having something to do with that as well, like orchestrate that deal and get him a nice deal, and at the process got control, so I could manage his career the way I did. It felt great.
Okay. Next question is from Urban Sports Scene. He said, "Is this training camp any different for Iceman, considering it's his first pro fight?"
Yeah. It intensity picked up. You know, he got to know this. It's no more. He got a little taste of the headgear off when he went international, so he had some.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so he got a taste of it, so he know. But yeah, it's picked up. It ain't the same as the rounds going to increase, the intensity going to increase.
Mhm.
We showing him different things he can't do when he was at amateur. You can't get away with at the professional level. So it's definitely changed. But his experience, he Jordan season and stuff. It just it ain't drastic changes or anything like. But it has the campus picked up.
Okay. Okay. And Coach Ernesto, changing faces, he said Lamont has not only created a world champion in his son, but has turned his entire stable into quality, fantastic fighters. He deserves all the credit for leading his entire team to such heights.
Man, coming from
Yeah.
my guy
My
right
guy, Nesto. That's my
there.
guy, man. What's up,
So,
champ?
Nesto is a great guy, man. Been knowing Nesto for he's seen Lamont, when Lamont started 19 years old. So
Mhm.
he know the journey, know the grind. Nesto is a world class trainer at Unified World Champion that he coached. So coming from him, it's an honor. Nesto, he always text or call me, man. Out of nowhere, and congratulate me or see what's going on or tell me, they did a great job or you did this. He don't have to do that, but that's just him. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. I do the same for him, but that's a good brother right there, and I appreciate them comments.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Lou. I finished up.
Are you finished up?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
finished
man.
up in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for putting that in the chat, man. That means a lot, man. That means that you guys are tuned in to what's going on. And I'll tell you what else is going on June 28th. Entertainment and Sports Arena. Epic card. Y'all better get y'all tickets. Y'all playing. And like he said, it's no excuse for you not to get a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So if y'all don't get a ticket, y'all gonna miss out, man.
yeah, they need to get their tickets. Come support the event. It's gonna be it's just a world championship card. Like I said, this is like a HBO Showtime card. Got
Yes.
A+ production team. You got Paulie Maggiani, Chris Algeri, Sean Porter on the commentary.
Oh
It's
yeah.
special guests too. For some meet and greets. It's gonna be lit. Just come out. I seen the city turn out. They turned out. They can do it. We can do it again for our own. So um,
Mhm.
we're doing it for the fans. We brought this back to the city and the area, the DMV. Let's show them that we're gonna represent.
That's right. That's
That's right.
right.
And we are gonna represent. I
Support
want
your
to go.
own.
That's right. I want to go back a little bit because I was, like I said, when we found out we was getting you on the show, I took the liberty of researching you, Coach, and I was, watching you on other podcasts, and I remember you talking about Lamont Roach Sr. losing to Jamar Herring, and you guys didn't rattle, man. Just hearing your conversation, you was like, you know what? Um, we lost, but we could have did a little something different, but we're gonna get another shot. And you guys got another shot. And that was an epic night, man. When Lamont Roach Jr. won that championship. November 25th, was it 2023? He
Yep.
became the WBA super featherweight champ. And when your son was on the show last time, I ain't gonna lie, man, when he was talking, I got emotional, man, because I was watching that fight when he lost and to show fortitude and say, you know what, we're gonna get another shot. And you said that. You said that with confidence. You didn't, it wasn't no sad story. Y'all to say, you know what, when we get another opportunity, we're gonna get it. And y'all got it that night. Man, walk the people through how rewarding was that night.
Man, the words can't really describe it because, like you said, after that defeat, we took it on the chin. We knew we left a lot on the table, but it just wasn't our time. And we knew we was gonna go back to the lab, get better, and we was going to not let that loss define us. And I told him that, because one of his biggest things, I shared the post that he was like, his first words in the locker room was, "Dad, I'm sorry I let you down." And I was like, you could never let me down, son. We fell a little short, and we going to get better. and you're going to be a world champion. We're going to get outshot again. It's just only a matter of time. So, we're going to accept this. We're going to learn from it, and we're going to keep achieving our goals. And to get back in that ring and to know, I knew that we was going to win this fight. They was playing all type of games, man. Delaying the fight, giving me fake dates, telling me my date is this, and I'm looking up the venue. They got a rap concert in there. I'm like, man, it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But it came where I knew it was at. I said, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, son.
Yes.
I said, we're going to get him. We're going to get him. We're going to go on his promotion. We're going to be free agents, and we're going to have control out we had that belt. And we just trained, we just stayed, and then the fight day got announced. Then come fight night, we took it. The way he ended it, and me having a conversation with him about Boogaloo, told him his last round for Boogaloo, and then he scored a knockdown. And that just was icing on the cake, man. It was unbelievable, man, and unbelievable feeling. And to see him achieve his goals and to play out the way it did.
Yeah, it did. Kiki, remember we had him on Lamont Roach Sr. on the show. He talked about all of this stuff, man. Like everything that they put. Hey, coach, they stacked the cards against y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It didn't work.
Yep.
It didn't work because y'all had so much fortitude, man, behind y'all losing and then coming right back. Because after that, y'all went on a 5-fight win streak. And I felt the momentum building and building and building.
Yeah, it wasn't no shame. Jamil was on a high. We fought the best version of Jamil. And
yes, y'all did.
If you go back, look at the fight, wasn't nothing a lot Jamil did. Like, he didn't dominate the fight. He didn't do nothing like that. He beat the fight. He was a champion, well deserved. He earned his. He came up the hard way. We fought the best version, but I bet you he could tell you that fight took a lot out of him. That fight took a lot out of him, and he even said that himself. And but Jamil always been a good brother. I was happy for him when he won. But we learned from that fight, and that just made us better and a lot better from that fight right there. We had to go through that 1 hour time.
That's right.
That's right. No, go ahead.
So Mike Fox, the professor, he wanted to know, the professor Mike Fox, he said, would there be any type of press conference or whatnot for the fight here?
Yeah, we're gonna have a press conference. Okay. We definitely have press. So I'm gonna get all the details out. We're gonna have a press release, listen to all that. It's gonna be a press conference. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, that's right. The rabbit, like he said, Mike, the rabbit got the gun. When the rabbit got the gun, he gonna shoot up the whole room. That's right. I love it, man. Kiki, I want to give a special shout out to Julian, man, the guy right there from Harris Teeter. I met this young guy. I told him what we do, and I told him to subscribe to the channel, and I told him to check us out. So he pulled up. Julian, special shout out to you, champ. Thank you for pulling up.
And shout out to Mike Fox for me.
That's right, Mike Fox. That's my Mike. He clowned me just a minute ago. It's all good.
Carlene is right. She said, we support other cities, support the DC boxers. Like the promo says, no excuse for why you can't show up and show out for the DC boxers. That's right.
I just said that. Tickets are available. Coach, since you're 19, 20, let's just say you're 2 decades in, we're going to go ahead and estimate up 20 years in the game, man. What has stood out the most to you? It could be from a promoter, it could be a dad, it could be a coach. What has stood out to you?
Man, just seeing multiple kids, man, lives change through this sport, man. It's never ceased to amaze me, man. Just like I said, there's secrets that you as a coach know that people don't know, some of the stuff they go through, man. So just what stands out to me is to see that transformation in these kids, from young kids up to grown up adults, and being successful and being productive citizens. So that's by itself just stands out alone to me, that this sport can change lives, and it really does. And I don't know, a lot of people realize that boxing, they just look at it as a violent sport, and they just thinking, they just in there getting beat up, or they just beating somebody up. this sport saves lives, and coaches don't get enough credit. And I commend all the coaches out there that take these kids in and teach them good morals and principles. Man, I commend you all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
And what
right.
would you say is your biggest and proudest moment?
My proudest moment for boxing right now, seeing my son win a world title. That's definitely my proudest right there. So that hasn't been top until I guess we unify or something like that. Or we bring it out one, but it's gonna be. I think it's just the first of many. I believe that I'm gonna have multiple world champions. That's my goal. I think Rihanna is next. I think Rihanna's gonna be a world champion within 1 year.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's gonna happen, man. Because like we interviewed Rihanna, she said when she mad, they call her Riri. So we're gonna say Rihanna Riri. And yeah, I seen her fight. She got that dog in her, man. And I really truly believe that one day, soon, she's gonna be a world champion. Like I said, man, June the 28th, y'all need to come out, man. I can't keep saying that enough because DMV boxing is in my heart, man. Like you could play basketball, you could play football, you could play soccer. You don't play boxing. All the stuff that you guys, the fighters go through, the promoters go through, you got to make sure like the fighters on weight, make sure you're getting the right opponent to bring your fighter along the right way. And before me and Kiki started doing what we was doing, Coach, we was watching it from afar. But we always have respect for it because you don't play boxing. But the more me and Kiki get into like going to the fights and talking to the promoters and stuff, we have a newfound respect for everybody who is involved in boxing, from the promoters, the fighters, the families, everything. And it's this beautiful thing, man. So June 28th, man, y'all better come out. I don't know what y'all doing with y'all life, but y'all need to come on out and make sure y'all tap in with No Excuse Boxing, man. It's gonna be an epic card. Like he said, they ain't not just putting cab driver fighters in there. It's stiff competition.
Yep. World is stated. It's world championship boxing. This is a world championship card stacked with unbelievable local fighters and local talent, rising contenders and world titleists. So it's gonna be a hell of a card, man, and y'all get to witness it in person, right in your backyard. So looking forward to a huge turnout, man. Y'all come out support. We doing it for the fans. We brought it back here for y'all to see it, so the promoters can keep the big guys want to come here and play in our backyard. And they're gonna come play on our terms now. Once they see how we one of the major cities out here, because we are. We ain't got to travel and
Yes.
place other places like that. We do it, but we got the talent right here. There's a lot of talent in this area, and I want to see them succeed. I want to see them on major platforms.
That's right. That's right.
Right. Before we get you out, I gotta mention this, and I don't know why I didn't mention it. You guys were honored by Senator Nick Charles, man. You guys took that walk in the Senate building because of your hard work. Tell the people out there, what was that whole experience like, man? First of all, being honored and then having somebody to go in their pocket, man, and to say, you know what, we believe in what y'all doing. Here go a check and do what y'all do.
Man, that was a great feeling as well, right there, man. Senator Nick Charles, man, he's changing the game in this area, man. Support him. He's one of the guys that understand us, and he's doing great things out here in the community. And for him to honor us, bring us on that floor in front of all the senators in there and speak those kind words and get a standing ovation, talking about what we're doing for the community. It was a great feeling. It was a great recognition. And he's backing it not by just words with actions, by donating
Yes.
$150,000 to our program to redo our gym for the youth, for the community. And I can't thank him enough, and all the supporters who supported the bill or supported that. Thank you, man, because it's needed. Like I said, it's rough out here in these streets now. These young kids had no guidance, man, and they need that type of outlet. And us coaches, are doing a huge favor for them to come and give me that, for the kids and for the community. truly honored, man, and thankful and blessed.
That's right.
That's right,
Yeah.
man. It was when I seen it, I was like, okay, coach was suited and booted, man. So proud to see that, man. I was like, these are our guys. These are the guys who these are this DMV. And
Yeah.
to be able to walk down that Senate building and be honored in front of, because I don't know if y'all understand. I've been in that building before, and it's a prestige building. And to be honored there, man, that was a beautiful thing, man. For real.
Yeah, yeah, it was
Mhm.
great honor, man. Great honor.
Yeah.
So Kiki, you empty your gun?
Yeah. We can do the last words and social media handles where they
That's
can
right.
find you.
That's right. Coach, any last words for the people out here? We still got 20 people in here. My man Bobby Wright just pulled up. Thank you for pulling up. Any last words to the people out there? And just any last words?
Yeah, first I want to thank you both for having me on the show. To talk about the event, talk about my program, talk about me. And I appreciate all the kind words. But June 28th, this show is for the city, it's for the DMV. Bring a world championship box at the highest level. You ain't seeing too many cards stacked like this or better than this. And I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you facts. It's right here for you to see up close in person, live. Come out, support your own. Come out, support us. We doing it for the fans. We're gonna support our world champion, Lamont Roach Jr., and all the other local talent on the card. I'd like to see you there, suited and booted, dressed to impress, and show our flavor, show our style, and show these boxing promoters everywhere around the world that we are the city and we are the place to be.
That's right. You ain't got to worry about me because I told you my outfit. I'm looking at my outfit right now. It's right there on the wall. I got it on the coat hanger right there on the wall. Hey, look, when I found out this car was coming, I said, man, I gotta go out and get me an outfit, and it's right there for June 20th. I even wrote June 28th right there on the wall, man. It's gonna be epic.
Yeah, last big car in the city was the Capital One. They broke the record in gate, so come on out. Come back out. Come back out, support, get there, and let's rep, man. Let's keep it going. So I'm forward, man, and I appreciate anybody that bought a ticket. Go and buy your ticket. Support me. Don't support me, and I love all, man. So just come out and support the fighters. So that's all it's about. That's what it's about.
Yeah. And Coach, tell the people where they can find you. What's your social media handles?
My social media on IG is at Team No Excuse. On Twitter at No Excuse Boxing.
Okay.
So tap in, you hit me up for tickets, hit the fighters up for tickets, Ticketmaster, or go to the box office, ESA box office, and you don't have to pay any Ticketmaster fees when you go there. So it should be no excuse anywhere. Everybody, you go to concert, you pay fees. Y'all know,
Exactly.
Right.
And there's some big fees, but if you pay it then, you can pay it for a boxing match.
You'll pay it for a great card, a local card here in your city, in your backyard.
That's right. Okay, Lou, give you flowers.
That's right. That's right, Coach. I know you watched the show. Liteskin Lou and the lovely Kiki cannot get you out of here without giving you some flowers. Coach, I am super proud of you. Ever since I've locked in with No Excuse, you guys have been nothing but top class, man. When we reached out to try to get fighters that's on the cusp of doing great things, no problem. Look, here's the number. Hit them up. Boom, we get them on the show. And we are truly grateful for that. Me and Kiki, we're up front and center with all the DMV boxing. And you guys are doing great things, man. You're changing these kids' lives by giving them an opportunity to showcase their talent. And that's a beautiful thing. Like you said, it's a rough world. These kids could be out there doing anything, but they're right here with you guys. No Excuse Boxing, and they doing great things. Continue to be great, man. Make sure if it's anything that you need us to post, flyers or anything, send it to the Live with Liteskin Lou page, Instagram, Facebook, and we will make sure that it get read, that it gets out there. Thank you for always representing DMV boxing to the fullest, giving these kids opportunities that they probably wouldn't get anywhere else. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all out there, put them cheeseburgers and beers down, and y'all give it up for my main man, Lamont Roach Sr. That's right, man. If we don't talk to you, we're gonna see you June 28th. I'm gonna have my outfit on, you know, I'm gonna be decked out. We're gonna be suited and booted, man. I can't tell you how excited I am. And now real talk, man. Thank you. And we will see you in the future, champ.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Hey, hold up, coach. Before we go, I said I'm always remember this. Always before I file these index cards, because Kiki, she got me in here. So I'm so neat right now. She got me locked in with being professional. Is you know, I always say that years down the line when I look at these index cards, is there anything special that you want me to write? It could be anything, man. Anything special you want me to write with your index card?
My index card.
Yes. Because I'm going to file this. And when we get the bingo game, when we 70, 80 years old, we'll be able to look back and see this, champ.
Uh, that's tough. I don't know. Put DMV.
There we go.
Mhm.
DMV. It ain't even that hard, man. Look, I put DMV right here on this card, and I'm about to file it in my index cards. So when we 70, 80 years old at the bingo games, we're gonna look back at this. I'm gonna be looking back. Man, remember I asked you this question right here back in 2024? Boom. There we go.
Mhm.
But no, real talk, man. Thank you, my guy. And I look forward to seeing you in the future, champ.
Yeah, and we're gonna be hitting you up for our gym tour too.
Yes.
Our monthly gym tour.
No problem. Anytime. Hit me up.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
champ.
you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right.
Salute.
That's right. That's right, man. Once again, y'all give it up for DMV's own No Excuse Boxing, Lamont Roach Sr. He is the man that's behind the scenes, that's making everything happen. These world champions, they don't just show up. They got people behind them, and he was one of them. So thank that guy for coming in here. He chopped it up with us for like an hour, and we're truly grateful, man.
Lamont Roach Sr.
That's right. Kiki, another epic interview with a special guy, special vision.
That was good. That was good.
That's right. Anything that stood out to you, Kiki?
Through all of it.
I like that.
That was good. I like that interview. That was really good.
Yeah, man. We got
really
into
good.
it, man. He, you know, these guys, they don't have to share that stuff, man, but they do. They choose to come through and share it with us, and it's a beautiful thing. So I'm just grateful to be up front and center with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I hope people come out and support the fighters because you know a lot of times we support all the other cities and other places and other things, but we're not supporting the DC boxing. And it's right here, like people are saying in the chat. You don't have to go far. It's right here, and like you can pay for other stuff. You can pay for a fight ticket.
That's right.
It's not
And
expensive.
this thing, Kiki, we don't have to go nowhere because me and Kiki, man, we be traveling, man. Me and Kiki, we have no problem loading up the suitcase, gas in the car, and going to support, you know, just fighters. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, it's our DMV fighters. They be fighting in different states, and we go out and support them. So we don't have no problem with that. But I think the boxing gods really said, you know what, Lou and Kiki, we gonna reward y'all by putting this fight in your own backyard. You ain't gotta travel nowhere. You ain't gotta go nowhere. It's gonna be right there in your backyard, and we truly appreciate that. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were Kiki wordless. I very seldom see Kiki wordless. I think she's still overwhelmed by the excitement of the interview. Because I'm tell you, when the show be over, Kiki be ready. She be ready to go, boy. But no, I really appreciate all you guys. You guys showed up in numbers tonight because
Yes,
you guys,
Thanks,
you guys,
everybody.
right? You guys realize just like us, DMV, man, we back. We just had an epic card, Davis Box Promotion, May 18th. Was it May 18th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just had another epic fight, and it's just gonna keep on coming and keep on coming to these other promotion companies. See that? Look, guess what, man? These guys for real.
Yep.
For real. And I like what Coach said. He said it's different when the rabbit has the gun because they looked at us as rabbits. put you in positions where,
Mm.
like Coach said, he said they was giving him dates where he looked it up and it was rap concerts.
Yeah, I remember that. It kept changing, kept changing. I remember when Lamont Jr. was on the show, he was talking about how it kept changing. And I think with his
Yes.
training, and then he was, everything just kept changing.
Yeah, but guess what? It's already changing. DMV, we got another champion, and we control our own destiny.
That's so true, Poop. That's so true.
Yeah, what's up, man? Special shout out to my man Poop. What's up, Poop? Poop just hit that 50 mark. I'm gonna send you that Hugh Hefner robe and them slippers, champ.
Yeah, he's right on that support. And I
Yeah,
think DC probably got the most haters too. They hate on their own too.
man, what?
I
We
believe
like
that.
crabs in the barrel, Joe. Crabs
Mhm.
in the barrel. We about to change all that, man. And if it has to be changed through boxing,
Mhm.
then so be it.
Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all have hit the like button with this interview. Hit the like button. Make sure if you're not already following us on all our social media platforms, make sure you follow us. Make sure y'all have already subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're not new but have never subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. Like I said, please follow us on all our social media platforms at Live with Liteskin Lou Show. We really, really appreciate it. And we coming up in a couple of weeks, we coming up on our 2-year mark since we started the show. 2
That's
year
right.
anniversary since we started the Live with Liteskin Lou Show.
That's right. And it's been a long.
So
Hey, Kiki,
we
can you
thank you for
believe?
y'all continued support.
Can you believe it's been 2 years?
I know, right? That
Oh
time flew
man,
by, didn't it?
right. 2 years, almost 100 shows, y'all. And guess what?
Man,
We wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys.
without y'all.
And we thank you guys for staying up with
Yep.
us. It's almost 9:30. Most of you
And the
guys,
fighters.
and the fighters. That's
That
right.
and the fighters and people that tune in. Yes.
That's right. So we are
Mm-hmm.
truly grateful. Any last words, Kiki, before we close the show?
No, I think I've said it all.
All right. Well, you look good in that orange, Kiki. I just want to tell you, you look good, Gary. You look good in that orange. You
Well, thank you, baby.
looking real good in that orange, girl. I'm ready to get off this show. You understand what I'm saying?
And you looking real handsome in that white.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. If I ain't know no better, I think you was trying to talk to me or something. I would think that you was coming for me tonight.
Oh boy, you are.
But no, I'm just excited, man, about DMV boxing and how we're able to reach these guys. We're able to reach a guy who has a fight card coming up June 28th, and we're able to talk to him and let him come and talk to our audience and let them know like they need to pull up. So I'm forever grateful. We're forever grateful for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting here looking for my outro.
Yeah.
It's
So
been,
yeah,
it's been
you
yeah,
gotta
it's
say your
been
piece.
yeah, I know. But whenever we off for a week, I be a little out of pocket. I be a little out of my
Oh
form.
yeah. Speaking of that, so last week we did not have a show, so we want to thank the Thump Yard, TTY Boxing and Fitness, for allowing us to come to their gym last week on our gym tour. That was our second stop on our gym tour. So TTY Boxing and Fitness in Brentwood, Maryland. We appreciate you guys. Thanks again for all the hospitality. And we have some videos and pictures and stuff and interviews we're gonna be uploading soon to our social media and our YouTube channel. So we want to thank the Thump Yard for allowing us to come out and tour the gym and speak with different fighters and the coaches and stuff. We really appreciate you guys.
That's right. They showing us a lot of hospitality, man. When
Yes,
when
they
we
did.
came there, just remember, Kiki, just think of the impact that we're making right now. A lot of the kids was walking up to us and knowing who we was, and it's a beautiful thing. And we're not doing this for recognition, but it's good to be recognized because when you're
Mm-hmm.
being recognized, it's letting you know as a person that you're doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's what I took from it. That we end up leaving there like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
It was a beautiful atmosphere. I want to, like you said,
Yeah.
I want to thank the Thump Yard, Jonathan
Mm-hmm.
De La Cruz and his mom. They
Yeah.
really showed us a lot of
Coach
respect.
Rico.
Coach Rico, Coach
Coach
Sip,
Sip. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And y'all got to check out their they have a documentary out on YouTube. Great documentary called Thump Yard Champions of Circumstance. That was really good. Y'all should check that out.
That's right. If
Really
it's
good
enough to make
documentary.
Kiki cry, it's a great
Y'all
documentary.
make me cry. Shut up. Thank you, Missy. That's
that?
Missy. Missy Gold. Photographer, Missy.
Oh, hey, what's up? How you
Yes.
doing?
Yes.
Oh man, we appreciate you for tapping in. We get ready to close the show, but we thank you guys for tapping in. My man Matt, becoming 25 in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
And I hope y'all saw the whole interview. If y'all didn't, and y'all might have just came in, make sure y'all replay it because it was a great interview with Coach Lamont Roach Sr. Great interview.
That's right.
And get y'all tickets.
Yeah, he shared his experiences because think Kiki, he's been through a lot of experience. His son, Lamont Roach Jr., just became the WBA super featherweight champ. And before that, he lost to Jameer Herring. And he bounced right back, I think a year and a half later, and won that scrap. And that's a beautiful thing.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I watched that interview, and his father was like, man, don't worry about it, son. You can't let me down. Let's just keep pushing. That's hard to do, man, because some people, when they lose, they might give up the sport. But like, you know what? I gave my all and I didn't win. It takes a real special spirit, special soul to go out there and say, you know what? I lost, but guess what? We about to come back and win it. And he did it. And he's about to put on another epic show, June 28th, Entertainment and Sports Arena. It's going to be epic. Kiki always say, the city is about to be litty.
City about to be litty.
That's right.
City about to be litty.
That's
Close
right.
this out.
That's right. So we about to close the show, y'all. Y'all know the words. Stay humble, stay hungry, and always live your life to the fullest because tomorrow ain't promised to you. We want to thank every soul that popped up in here tonight. Y'all showed up epic. And we will see you guys next week. Kiki will be posting who we got next week. I don't know. She just be doing it. And she tell me, look, just show up and we got this person. She will be posting it. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. We up out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Nah, no profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. The mother hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned into Lou, what you doing with your life? Conversation so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading our knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou.
Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou.